Cloakmaxxing, a stratagem or cultivated artifice employed chiefly by strategic raiders, whereby one endeavours to obscure or wholly efface their personability to opposing arcs, the deliberate practice of rendering oneself unseen, undetected, or otherwise absent from an arc's field of awareness. Usage. Through diligent cloakmaxxing, the raider passes a shadow uncast, eluding even the keenest arc's regard. Sorry, I don't know what got into me there. The Photoelectric Cloak is probably the best item you can use for the close scrutiny events. I'm going to go over everything that I've learned over the past couple of days to make sure that you know how to use it effectively. Let's get into it. First off, let's talk about requirements. So, to craft it, you will need a blueprint, level 3, and you'll need 4 spear components and 2 advanced electrical components. Spear components can be found in computers, and advanced electrical components you can find all over the place, or you can refine them in your refiner. You can also buy spear components from Celeste for 10 for 5 times a day. Now, how long does it last? Well, when you start using it, you'll see a big chunk from the bar go down the bottom first, and then if you keep it held in, it will take you 35 seconds roughly for it to completely deplete. Now, please bear in mind that the snap hook also shares the same bar with this. So if you're bringing in a snap hook and a Photoelectric Cloak, they share the same bar that you can see here. So just bear that in mind. But from start to finish, it is 35 seconds total. And then when it's completely depleted and you want to regain the bar the full way, it will take you a total of 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now essentially, you bring it out when you're targeted, and you'll notice that the arc's aggro will go from red, which is alert, all the way orange, down to yellow, then to blue. And when it's blue, it ignores you. But you can actually see it working in real time here. You can see this little sensor beam going from orange to yellow, and eventually blue, and it goes away. That's how it works. Now, the best strategy I've found with the assembler is wait until the initial rush is over. So in the first 5 minutes of the game, everyone's going to be charging these points. But if you hold off and try and find an assessor that's quite quiet, you can see here, apart from that vaporizer, there's not a lot around here. As soon as you see an arc, bring out the Photoelectric Cloak and wait for one of the platforms to jump in. And you can see here that spawned in, so I'm just going to climb up, bring down the electric cloak, use a smoke grenade, and breach. Now, you will need a smoke grenade to do this effectively. Once you get the smoke grenade, you've got about 15 seconds total, so it'll allow you to breach and also empty the assessor. And you can see there, I got the Delabra blueprint as well, happy days. Then, bring out your Photoelectric Cloak once again, and just retreat. Any building you can think of, this is a good spot in Bluegate where you can actually get into the science facility itself. But your main aim here is to get as far away from the arc as possible, as quickly as possible. You can see here that it's run out, but I'm that far away that the arc aren't automatically aggroing to me. So this allows me just to run the facility, and then I'm safe to extract with my new Delabra blueprint. But the Photoelectric Cloak allows you to sneak in, so you can see here that it's total mayhem. Wolf packs going off, everyone is aggroed to somebody. I just sneak in here with my Photoelectric Cloak, and I'm going to try and breach once again. But what you'll see happen is a vaporizer actually targets me, but I bring up the cloak immediately and it de-aggroes off me immediately. So if you get caught out in a situation like this, bring out the cloak, use it, and the arc will completely de-aggro off you. Everyone around here is getting attacked. I am safe, completely sneaking away scot-free to allow me to try again at a different location. If you are being attacked by an arc, break line of sight from it, bring out the cloak, and then that will allow you to run away scot-free. This is easier said than done, of course, with vaporizers because they are flying arc, but as long as you are able to hide for a second, break that line of sight, then bring out the cloak, use it, it will completely de-aggro off you. Also, as long as the Ark's sensors aren't bright red, then they won't be able to see you. You can see here I've got a Rocketeer and a Vaporizer around the extraction point looking for something. I've come out with the cloak up and the sensors were, not completely red, they were a bit orange, but the electric cloak completely shielded me and I was able to extract no problem at all. While it's up, you are completely invisible, so you can see here the Vaporizer is attacking people in this building. I've got the cloak up and I managed to sneak in and it doesn't aggro on me. Still attacking this gentleman here. He's having a rough time and he's right there looking for people. I've came out again with the cloak up. His sensor is orange and allows me to completely escape the situation unharmed. I actually can't believe how long I've slept on this, to be honest with you. Until the close scrutiny event, I never really used a Photoelectric Cloak, but it's so cheap to make, and as you can see, it is so good for avoiding arc. For the assessor method, you will, as I said previously, need a smoke grenade to get away with it. You can buy 6 a day off Apollo, or you can get the blueprint randomly. I've still not got the blueprint, but you need 1 smoke for each compartment that you breach into. And then just grab an assessor, make sure it's quiet, make sure it's later into the game, make sure you've got some cover to retreat into, bring out your cloak, breach, smoke, get your stuff, and then retreat. It's that simple. You will need 24 assessor matrices for completing the full high gain antenna project, so this will be the easiest way to get those matrices. You're going to need 24 of them in total, which is a lot, so that's 24 breaches you're going to have to do successfully. Bring the Photoelectric Cloak, bring the smoke grenade, and also bring some lure grenades because they're good for emergencies. If you get caught out, just throw a lure grenade and then bring out your cloak and walk away. Easy peasy. The Ark will completely ignore you and you're free to run. And it's not just close scrutiny the Photoelectric Cloaks are good for, they're good for just general everyday usage. Run into an arc in the middle of a building, bring it out. Also, they work in zip lines. They're also very good, I've noticed, for dodging comets. Look at this. Comet aggro's onto me, he's going to blow up. I bring out the cloak. No explosion, he doesn't know what he's doing. Completely de-aggroed, even though he's red, he doesn't seek me out and blow up in my face. They're also great for helping other players. If you see someone downed by an arc, then you can bring out the Photoelectric Cloak and make your way over to him, bring him up, get him back in the fight, and the Ark, again, will just completely ignore you, no problem at all. So, if you are in friendly lobbies and you want to be a nice person, you can use it for that. Or, on the other hand, if you want to be a bit devilish, you can throw a lure grenade into the assessor, even if there's people there, and that will attract all the Ark and they'll start firing. Then bring out your Photoelectric Cloak, and you can steal someone's breach. I know, I'm not going to do this, but it's just another option for you if you want to do it. And there you have it, dear fellows, that is how to Cloakmaxx in Ark Raiders. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like as it greatly helps me out, and if you want to see more from me, then be sure to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your time, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon for more Ark Raiders content. All the best, cheers.